Welcome to today's lesson on protecting networks from zero-day vulnerabilities whilst limiting network downtime. My name is Kennedy Chmanda. I'm a CISSP with over 12 years experience. I also hold other certifications from Cisco, Juniper, and Sophos. The course objectives include learning how to protect networks from zero-day vulnerabilities with the end goal of limiting network downtime. We'll cover zero-day vulnerabilities, APTs, and we'll also look at ransomware. We will then consider available solutions in the market. The target audience for this course includes students studying computer science, networking, cybersecurity, and anyone else who would like to understand a real-world knowledge of network security. The prerequisites for this course include understanding of basic computer networking and an appreciation of malware. An appreciation of firewalls and anti-malware will be helpful but not a prerequisite. This course is structured with quizzes, video content, and white papers from solution providers. So let's begin with what zero-day vulnerabilities are. So simply put, a zero-day vulnerability is an unpatched software flaw previously unknown to the software vendor. A zero-day exploit is a hacking attack that leverages a zero-day vulnerability to compromise a system or a device. So when a zero-day vulnerability is discovered, threat actors can then create zero-day exploit that will then leverage that vulnerability so that they can compromise systems and networks. And typically these are employed during APT attacks, which are advanced persistent threats. Basically, APT attacks are prolonged and targeted attacks in which an intruder gains access to a network and remains undetected for an extended period of time. Usually the intention of an APT attack is to monitor network activity and steal data rather than cause damage to the network or an organization. So SIEM and advanced threat prevention solution can assist in addressing full attack continuum of advanced persistent threats. So what is ransomware? This is a type of malicious software that threatens to publish a victim's data or perpetually block access to it unless a ransom is paid. You are likely going to have information about recent ransomware outbreaks, which may include WannaCry, CryptoLocker, and many others. So what is a SIEM? A SIEM is Security Information and Event Management, which is an approach to security management that combines SIEM, which is Security Information Management, and SIEM, which is Security Event Management, functions into a security management system. When implemented correctly, a good SIEM can help you visualize threats, uncover their patterns, and stop attacks. Examples of SIEM solutions include Splunk Enterprise, IBM QRadar, Micro Focus ArcSight, and many others. So from here, I'm going to show you solutions from Juniper Networks, Cisco, and Sophos. Okay, so right now we're going to jump into the three offerings from the cited security vendors. Okay, so we have the first one from Juniper Networks, which is Juniper Sky Advanced Threat Prevention, also known as Sky ATP. The next will be Cisco AMP for Networks, which is Cisco Advanced Malware Protection for Networks. And the last one will be Sophos Sandstorm, which is a product from Sophos. Okay, so what made me start to think about all this was when one of my friends, who happens to be a Juniper fan, Kajiao, asked me about let me quickly show you right now. Okay, this was the question. So he asked me a question: how would you propose to protect the network from zero-day vulnerabilities while limiting downtime? So the proper way of tackling that will be looking at the environment that you are into. So when you are into Cisco, obviously you would think of AMP for networks, and in this case he suggested that we look into Sophos. So this was my answer, and the first response was it depends with the environment. So yeah, that would be the basis of your decision in doing anything. So let's go back to the offerings. So amongst all the security offerings cited, there are certain things that are consistent throughout all of them. For example, they all have zero-day capabilities. Let me just quickly show you right now. Zero-day within Sky ATP, zero-day capability attacks. Okay, so we go to AMP for networks. Zero-day. Okay, Control V. Zero-day. They have zero-day capability and persistent advanced malware threats. Okay, and let's go back to Sandstorm, and we want zero-day. They have zero-day and APT capabilities. You also notice that they all have dynamic malware behavior analysis, all of them. Okay, so let's say dynamic behavior analysis, dynamic malware behavior analysis that runs files in real environments. Okay, dynamic malware behavior. Okay, we go to AMP for networks. Okay, Control V. Dynamically blacklist connections that are known. Okay, and also threat grids, dynamic analysis engine. Networks results in more dynamic analysis checked against larger sets of behavioral indicators. Okay, so we do again with Juniper Sky ATP dynamic. Yeah, like you can see, they have the same features, and that's what makes them capable of assessing and be able to see traffic in real time and be able to check whether it's non-malicious, unknown traffic that then needs further analysis, which is dynamic. Okay, so to test what we've covered so far, I would like to understand when you can expect zero-day exploits being used against your organization. So when do you think zero-day exploit can be used against you or your organization that you're working for? Anytime. Okay. So to summarize, this video covered a lot of stuff. What is zero-day is, what are APTs, what is SIM, what is ransomware, and a lot more. And looking forward, we're going to be looking deeper into each of the solutions that we've covered in the upcoming videos. And thank you very much for attending this one.